This is T.Y. Jackson.
United States Women's Champion Chelsea Green.
How you doing, people?
And I love pro wrestling.
I love pro wrestling.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to the Brunch Gimmick. I am Lawrence Kurtze. We are live. Another big week in wrestling, as yesterday was AEW Wrestle Dream.
Hi, I'm Maxine Dupree.
And I'm Otis.
Hi, I'm the sweetest pea, Christara.
Marz, the specialist.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And we
love wrestling.
Bottoms up, brains on. Welcome to Quizplex here on Love Wrestling, your pro wrestling trivia charity show. My name is Zach Ralph. I will be your host.
This is God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais.
We are the Usos.
This is Rachel Ellering.
And we love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Hello, Love Wrestling. It is Thursday night. It is 8 p.m. and you all know what that means.
Well, you better know by now. It's episode 235 of this thing.
I guarantee you there's like an 85% chance that's not an accurate number.
Hi, this is Shaz McKenzie.
This is Big Bad Boris.
This is the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
If you're here, thanks for being here. It's For Exposure, Love Wrestling's Independent Weekend podcast, where we break down all the best happenings on the world of the independent wrestling side.
I'm Penta. I'm wrestling. And what?
I'm the alternative Anthony Green.
And I love pro wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling. I love wrestling. And you know what? Penta Zero.
That's called scatting, kids. It is 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is time for a excitingly fun, I hope, episode of Saturday Night Love. My name is Big Bad Boris.
I'm Big Ben Ortmans.
Hi, this is Smiley Kylie Ray.
I'm Miss Sky.
And I love wrestling.
And I love wrestling.
And I love pro wrestling.
Of course.
Hello.
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 I love you.
I love you too.
Apparently, I'm supposed to, according to Love Wrestling, I'm supposed to tell Blair.
Is it just because I'm a miserable old man? Is that what?
Not Pluggo, not the other guy. On the others, just Blair, guys. Just tell Blair you love him today. I love you, Blair.
You know, maybe it's because you're out here living your best life. I mean, you're hobnobbing with all the famous people. You're going to be leaving us in the dust soon enough. It's only a matter of time before the world is fully your oyster. And you are one of the names on that upper echelon of content creators reporting out there. It's only a matter of time.
See that? I don't think that's true, but I appreciate it. It is National Hot Fudge Sunday Day, by the way. Shout out to Zach.
Yeah.
I do like a nice hot fudge sundae. I will need a nice hot fudge sundae after I take care of what we were nominated to do as a company. I'll take care of that after the show.
Oh,
the ice bucket challenge. Ooh, I'm already cold thinking about it. Yeah, I did. Mrs. Pluggo, I think is very excited to dump ice water on my head.
Probably. I have nobody in the house right now to do that, so
But you've got you got the guns. You could just literally lift a bucket with one hand and go like this over your head and still record because you're so strong.
Okay, here's the thing. I could do that, but why are we giving away those goods for free?
Because you're so good looking and handsome that you've given away for free once. People get a taste and they want more.
I mean,
you give the first taste away for free. Everybody knows you got to give out samples.
Hey, I mean, I was rocking a tank top earlier when I was filming something.
I bet you were. I can't remember the last time I was in a tank top.
Well, it's going to be today right away.
No, I don't own a tank top. I don't wear it. It's not a good look under this tarp.
It's always a good look.
But yeah, you're the one that's going to be hobnobbing and leaving us in the dust one day.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. The Grainmaker Wrestling Pod available now on all social media platforms.
And where else?
And Apple, Spotify, and
where can you watch it?
You can watch it on YouTube.
Yes.
I've got some cut-off sleeve shirts. I have some cut-off, like when I go swimming, I wear a nice cut-off sleeve shirt. But full tank top, have not wore one in a long time. We got Lawrence in the house saying it's not free, it's for charity. So there you go. You think about that, it's for charity. So
look.
If you go tarps off, it's for charity. JPJ's in the house saying, yo, he also probably is. I wonder if he'll go tarps off for that.
I'm sure Charity is a very lovely woman, but I don't know how the Grainmaker would feel about that. So, hey.
Yeah, so you'll see that at some point, I'm sure, but I'm going to do it late. I'm going to do it after the show.
Mm-hmm. So what's
to ruin the rest of my night? New and exciting. I mean, I'm going to SummerSlam. I just found that out, so you'll see more cool content from me next weekend. I was at Warrior Wrestling this past weekend. That was a good time.
Fucking the newest member of the Death Riders.
Yeah, just hanging out with John Moxley. You should figure it out. No, I don't know about that. Frank had a good time. We'll say that. Shout out to Warrior Wrestling for having me, letting me hang. It was a lot of fun. I almost died with Gringo Loco. That was interesting.
Yeah, you talk about his time up in Winnipeg.
We almost died. I forgot all about it.
Wow.
I did forget all about it. And it's only because, listen, so full story, I was there helping set up the ring, doing the ring crew stuff. They let me come and help and set up and things like that, and I have a lot of fun. And we were setting up the entrance thing, and one of the hoses for the tube that connects to the smoke was like not working out. So we were trying to get it fixed and trying to figure it out. And I was trying to help, and I was using my maintenance expertise to try to figure this out. And we hook it up at one point and it just blows up, not the tank, but the hose. And it was a pop, and everybody looked back, and I was like, oh, yeah. So maybe I shouldn't mess with things. That's why I don't touch buttons on the shows. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with things. But yeah, when your life flashes before your eyes, you just kind of like forget everything else that was supposed to happen that day.
Okay, that's fair. And your other co-host, JPJ's in the chat as well.
He's going up to Montreal. They're going up to Redemption.
I think they're all hanging out, eating poutine right now.
Without us, yeah. Just
saying tabernacle and all that sort of thing.
Toque. I wonder if they got their toques on. Is that I'm wearing a Jaguars toque.
That's a hat.
I thought hat was toque.
No, you're thinking of a beanie.
Oh.
A beanie is a toque.
Oh, I thought they were all just, what do you call hats in Canada?
Hats.
Okay. Oh, look at that. They're going to Mystery Wrestling tonight, so they're taking in some independent wrestling themselves.
Look at them getting out there touching grass.
There you go. While we're here holding the fort down for Love Wrestling.
Some of us have to do work. We can't just, live our best lives.
Bagged milk. That's what's grabbing a seat at the Chesterfield and drinking some bagged milk.
Bagged milk is like an Ontario thing, I think.
Is it? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
I was watching the movie The Hurricane. It's about Reuben Carter.
Yes, starring Will Smith.
No, starring Denzel Washington. Will Smith starred in Ali.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, so they actually...
Why am I getting those two confused?
They took the kid that's like one of the main characters. They moved him up to Canada, and then they put bagged milk in a pitcher. Is that what you do with your bagged milk? You put it in a pitcher, and that's how you
Dude, I've never even had bagged milk.
Okay, because I saw that, and they were in Toronto. Hola, Mrs. Pluggo's in the chat. She's very excited to dump cold water on me later and watch me squirm because I hate it. So, but we'll do it for a good cause.
What's not all the same, JPJ?
All the Canadian provinces are not the same. I think that's you guys. It's like, yeah, you guys. Is that a thing? Like each province is like vastly different than the other.
Quite a few of them are different.
No.
Yeah. Like Saskatchewan there's not much there. Like even land wise, you don't get many mountains. It is very flat, very prairie-esque.
Yeah.
So like that's okay, but like to drive through is very boring. Alberta, I mean, you're getting some mountains at least.
Hey, some elevation.
Yeah, a little bit, just like the U2 song.
Remember Dark Elevation?
I do. I love that show.
Yeah, I miss that. Bring it back.
I would love if they brought back Dark and Elevation.
No, see, I don't mean it like that. He's like, it's like asking if New York and California are different, but like states, like it feels like when I talk to you Canadian guys, everything is vastly different.
I feel like each province has a different vibe.
Right. Like each state sure has a different vibe, but I meant like it's almost like they're completely different countries. But you call them provinces, so they're not even Canada as a country as a whole. But like, yeah, California and New York are different for sure. But I'm just talking like it's like night and day. Like we kind of over the course of the United States are uniformed in most things.
No, you know what? From my time going down to the States, I feel like when I'm in a different state, it feels different than others. Like North Dakota feels much different to me than Minnesota, even though they are very close together.
How is Minnesota? I've actually never been to Minnesota.
There's good people in Minnesota.
Am I gonna have a good time?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to Wisconsin, which is next to Minnesota. I've been to Iowa. That's the furthest west I've ever been is Iowa. And I barely dipped my toes into Iowa. I went to the Quad Cities, which is like right over the border of Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how it goes. But Canada's got different, you're quirky. You got different things going on up there. I love it. That's why I'm here. I'm representing, Canada South.
You really are.
Yeah.
You're representing the pants of Canada.
I like to say that I represent below the 49th parallel. That's what I do. Me and JPJ, I think, are the only Americans on the site.
Yeah. You're filling the quota.
The quota, the diversity.
Yes.
Okay.
We need two non-problematic Americans.
I don't even think I've ever been to Canada.
You don't even go here.
Yeah, I've never even been there. Yeah, I don't know why. I should head up there.
You should. Did you watch anything good this week? Let's start off with that, and then we'll talk some LP.
Well, I went to Warrior, so I watched Warrior. That was fun.
I just meant movie wise
Well, I was just watching before. I watched Men in Black this morning and The Mask with Jim Carrey. I watched those today.
Okay.
I watched 21 Jump Street again this week. It was on the old Tubi machine, and I was like, let's go. So I definitely watched that again. Jaffiel.
Yeah. Jaffiel.
Yep.
Nice.
So in terms of anything new, no.
Okay. That's fair. I'm planning to watch Scary Movie 6 this weekend.
Oh, it's just called Scary Movie though. The new one?
Yeah, isn't there a numerical value to it?
No, it's just a Scary Movie on the.
I think there's a Roman numeral there.
I don't think so. I don't think the official one is Roman numeraled up, dude. I think it's just Scary Movie.
Google this while we're. Yeah, you're right. It's just Scary Movie.
Yeah,
I don't like that. This is treading on like Fast and the Furious.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why it should be Scary Movie 6. You're correct, but they did not promote it as such. They just promoted it as Scary Movie. Maybe they thought so much time had passed that they had forgotten. Maybe that we had forgotten that there was 5 other movies in the franchise.
There was 5, wasn't there? I didn't even see the 5th one. Did I see the 4th one?
I kind of stopped after I think 2 or 3.
The 3rd one is where I stopped because it was kind of.
I'd have to check it out. I don't know. I could dive back into some old movies and watch it. Maybe it's straight through the 5 through 6. Maybe it all ties together nicely. You think?
Maybe.
Dewey, Officer Doofy, reporting for Dewey. Is he still in these things?
I don't know. I do remember from the first one when he's like, Smell my finger. Like, what does that do for you? He's like, my ass. Oh, so childish. But we're here to talk independent wrestling.
Yeah, we is.
If you look on the bottom of the screen, right over there.
Yeah, Rich King looks angry.
LPW 50 is happening this week. Friday.
50, dude. We're 50 years old here at Love Wrestling.
LPW 50 Cent.
LPW 50. I don't know any other 50. 350?
I don't know.
50 Cent's a good one. Yeah, I don't know any other like 50s.
I hope they play nothing but 50 Cent at the show, like in between. You know, like when it's like getting hyped up and stuff, you know, a little video packages.
No, yeah, candy shop. Could you see Spencer? I bet you if you ask Spencer, he could spit a candy shop verse right now. Take you to the candy shop. And he's just up there. He's like,
I'm going to say no, he would not be able to do a full verse.
No?
No.
In the club, maybe. Spencer Love, let us know which 50 Cent song you are singing in between matches at LPW 50. Let us know in the chat. Let us know what you're doing.
Maybe this is what should be clipped for the intermission so that he is then forced to sing 50 Cent.
We're gonna send it to him.
Yep.
So
that's
if he chooses not to sing for you fine folks at the rec room, that is on him, and you should boo him mercifully.
Boo that man if he is not singing 50 Cent.
This boo, throw tomatoes, whatever they're called in Canada.
If he's not belting out many men.
Yeah. In between this, you know, these LPW matches, Mini Men, Candy Shop, In the Club.
Oh, 21 questions.
21 questions. Yeah. There
Patiently
you go.
waiting.
Yeah. If it doesn't, and if this clip does not air on Friday night, we will know that our creative freedoms have been stifled here at Love Wrestling. We will not be silenced. Sing
Fucking
for
take
us,
that to the
Spencer.
bank. It's LPW 50. All right, let's talk LPW 50. There's a big match happening at LPW 50. I don't know if the rec room is going to be able to hold these two because we are going to see for the LPW Grand Championship T.Y. Jackson versus Michael Richard Blais.
God's gift to wrestling, Michael.
God's gift to wrestling.
He felt so angry.
I felt bad coming out of the last show because I know Berat, who won the championship,
you picked
challenge championship. I did pick it, and I was very hyped for Berat. MRB was like, "Wow, I thought we were cool. We are cool." I was just very excited for Mr. Gorani to win. I was happy for him to get some singles gold. I still have a lot of love for MRB, but MRB is gonna have a tough go Friday night because you know T.Y. Jackson, grand champion. He's not going to give that title up easy.
Yeah. To steal the line from our friend Marz, the specialist, T.Y. Jackson just won't die. He's got that thing. He's not letting it go. MRB is going to have some tough sledding. I think T.Y. Jackson retains because I have a feeling, and I'm just throwing this out here. I don't think Stephen Crowe's done with MRB.
Wow.
So I think there might be some outside interference that causes MRB to lose said championship, and I'm just spitballing.
Bold prediction, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out.
Yeah, like let's see how that plays out, dude, for sure.
Now you're thinking there's still dissension amongst the two, is what you're saying.
I still think there's some things going on. I think there's going to be some shenanigans, as the kids say, and we're going to see T.Y. Jackson retain in one hell of a match, but he's going to retain.
You know what the kids do say?
Take me to the candy shop?
No, if you shenan once, you're going to shenanigan.
You know, I really thought though that they were gonna. I thought when I saw the LPW 50 No Regrets tagline, I thought that they were pulling a line from We Are the Millers, but
no regrets.
Yeah, no regrets. Not even a single letter. No, man, it's my credo. Yeah. No, I guess not.
Maybe there needs to be more discussions creatively with us about future branding.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think we're going to get the call, especially after we just told him he had to sing in front of all these people.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's my jam right here. Bad wrestling puns don't just shame one person, Blair. They shame us all.
Shame us all. Sheamus, he's going to be free agent soon. He's I think he's working out the rest of his 90, and then he'll be out on the Indies. Maybe we can get him in the LPW.
Maybe
that'd be cool.
So, because like coming up next will be LPW 51. There's a whole bunch we could work with that.
Area 51.
Yeah.
Formula 51.
So there's 2 right there without even thinking. You just round them off.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm here for it. So, yeah, Area 51. Do like a Marz Attacks type theme.
Marz
with
attack?
Marz.
Oh.
Jack, are you listening to this?
Marz Attacks. I like it. Oh, that's a great poll.
Fuck, that's money.
I think he just booked the show.
It's all
obviously LPW 52 is going to be B52's Love Shack style. Yeah. So that I think we're already going to go there. LPW 51, the big unit, as in Randy Johnson. I like that too.
Who's Randy Johnson?
One of the greatest pitchers of all time.
I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn to me. So,
but that'd be LPW 50 or 99.
Okay. Wild Thing.
Yeah, Wild Thing. LPW 99, Wild Thing Vaughn.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So you thinking TY is going to retain?
I think so. Are you taking MRB?
No, I'm sticking with TY. I think it's the start of his run. He's just getting started, and he's going to be doing a lot of cooking in that kitchen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he did kill a bird famously. You never saw that?
I did. I'm just being a smartass.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. He was a former Montreal Expo.
He was. Well,
right.
Larry Walker, Marquise Grissom,
Pedro Martinez, Vladimir Guerrero.
It's tough because I despise a lot of Boston sports teams.
Yeah.
But because of my hatred towards the Yankees, back in 2004, I was full-blown cheering for the Red Sox in that series.
You hate the Yankees too?
I think everybody does.
I don't hate them. I'm indifferent about it.
No, I don't like the Yankees.
So
I want to see them actively lose.
I can grab my Yankees hat. It's right there.
Unless it's a red one, then no.
It's not a red Yankees hat. It's a purple and green one.
The red Yankees hat is the only Yankees hat that is suitable.
The red Yankees hat?
Yes.
They have a red one?
Well, they made one.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they probably just have a red one with the standard Yankees.
Because one of the greatest musicians of all time used to wear that red Yankees hat. A phenomenal lyricist.
50 Cent?
Nope, probably one of the best vocalists of all time.
Fred Durst. Yes. He did. He famously did it all for the Nookie. LPW 51. He did it all for the Nookie.
LPW 51, all for the Nookie.
Yeah, LPW 51 break stuff.
Yep, there we go. So
LPW 51 chainsaw skin your ass raw, and it's just lumberjack Larry Woods with a chainsaw. Let's go, dude.
You know what? Since you brought up Larry Woods, we'll talk about that match.
There
next.
you go.
That's great segue. Because at LPW, where's the graphic? There it is. Well, doing it different because we got these, 3 fucking page ones that are standing upright. So
yeah,
there we go.
I like this graphic because it cuts off Thad's head.
It's very artistic.
I love that. Yeah, I don't have to see all of Thaddeus Archer III. Makes me happy.
That's good.
Fun fact: if you even right now, as we speak, if I mention Lumberjack Larry Woods somewhere right now, Rich Gig's eye is twitching. Wherever he's at, whatever he's doing, he's twitching because somebody is mentioning Lumberjack Larry Woods. That's how deep this rivalry has gotten.
It is. This rivalry, I feel like it's been brewing for years. And now it's finally percolating, boiling over to the point where we're getting a lumberjack match.
Yep.
Possibly a chainsaw from Lumberjack Larry.
Maybe. I mean, you might need a chainsaw to stop the Rich King, the new and improved Rich King, who's just been deadly as ever. But they hate each other. Once we're friends, now we're foes. I'm gonna let you pick this one. I'm gonna act like my computer's crashing out.
That's par for the course with you.
I know the last 2 weeks just I don't understand it.
I hope they both have fun. I hope it's in a draw.
Why can't I hope for fun and unity and peace in the streets?
Because then you're making me pick.
Yeah. You have no problem stirring the pot.
Look, if I don't stir the pot, the sauce is going to burn.
But that's just extra flavor. You can scrape them bits off the bottom of the pan and make a nice,
and
extra layer of flavor.
A great man once said that. Mike the Situation Sorrentino.
No. What did Thaddeus Archer ever say that was great? All right, I'll put him on the glass. I'm going to take Larry Woods to win this match because I would hope that then Rich King gets so frustrated that he dumps Thaddeus Archer to the curb because it has not been working out.
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say that I think Rich King's going to win this, and I think we're going to see a new member of the Archer family.
Oh, we're going to get a new Archer.
I'm throwing it out there.
I'm trying to implode the group. You're trying to keep them.
I think they're going to keep getting bigger. It's going to be like the Heenan family.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to we're on two different sides of the coin here. One of us is going to have to be right.
You're wanting.
Who's joining? Who's joining?
I don't know. Maybe it's a return. I don't know. Maybe it's a new person.
A wily veteran, Jared Rogers.
I missed the wily veteran, the 2025 LPW Veteran of the Year.
That's right.
At the Explosies.
It's chose by us, but should have been chose by everybody.
He's number one in all of our hearts.
As he should be.
We also have, speaking of the Archer family, Daddy Dean Richter blocking out the haters against Nick Shostastic.
Yeah.
Big test for Nick because, he's, a bit of a youngster when it comes to this.
Former champion, though.
Yeah, former champion, but he doesn't have, that veteran experience, that ring awareness, that ring toughness that Dean Richter brings to the table.
That's fair.
Just saying.
But is Daddy Dean Richter busy worrying about Thaddeus Archer stuff and Rich King stuff? And is he going to overlook said runway model that is Nick Shostastic and take a little schoolboy Q roll up for the L?
First off, schoolboy Q, nicely done. Second, that is a good point. This is a prime opportunity for Nick that he can slide in there, pick up a big victory, maybe possibly on an unsuspected Richter. Maybe he's not fully into it. So this is a huge chance.
Because if you think about it, and I'm not saying that Rich King is worried about Larry Woods, but I have to imagine a loss to Larry Woods here would be damning and detrimental to what he's trying to do. So I bet it's an all hands on deck. No matter what, we cannot leave without Rich King's hand being raised. So Dean's probably getting pulled in two different directions while he's trying to worry about Nick Shostastic. So that's where I'm thinking the runway model gets a big win here.
You know what? I like that. I'm with you on that. I think big victory for Nick.
And then maybe that pisses off Dean Richter so much that he takes it out on Larry Woods. Who knows? But all I know is it's intriguing.
It is. Gets the people going.
It's provocative.
Jaxx, you owe me a Coke.
And then Nick Shostastic pulls out Blue Steel.
Ooh.
And then, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Give this man the book.
Give me the pen.
Yeah.
I would be the worst booker in wrestling history.
I know, because you'd want this to finish in the finger poke of doom.
At least one of these matches has to. I would, if you were going to put a match on this card that would finish in the finger poke of doom, it would have to be Larry and Rich. And then they just it was a ruse the whole time, and they're just best friends again.
Then they hug.
And then they re-up the Rads just reform.
And then you hear it. That son of a bitch.
That
God
son
damn
of
it.
a bada. Or the Jeff Jarrett laying on the. This is why this company's in the toilet. When he laid down for Hogan.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember watching that on TV when it happened.
Yep.
I'm old.
Old Vince Russo being like, bro. It's Barry Bonds jersey.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Watch out. Don't give me the pen.
No. I figured you'd choose this one for your finger poke of doom.
No, well, I don't have it doesn't have the finger poke of doom gravitas to it. If it was Berat and Sheik, that's finger poke. You got it. Like, I don't know Jack O'Connor's affiliation to Sheik Shabazz is deep enough for finger poke of doom. It looks like Jack O'Connor this would be a massive win in an LPW circle for Mr. O'Connor here against Sheik Shabazz, former tag champ. He's had a few title opportunities over the last few months. It would be a big win, but I don't know if it's finger poke of doom worthy.
Sheik's coming up short.
It might be Judy Bagwell on a pole worthy. Okay. Like Sheik Shabazz's mama on a pole worthy. Might be worth it.
I feel like Sheik needs a win here.
Yeah.
He's got to get back on the track.
Yeah. Because the singles thing has not been working out too well. It's been for Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
Berat's been doing okay, so I wonder if that's been a problem. They've had a little bit of touch and go over the last few months with each other, but hey, a big win here gets them back on track, and all's forgotten. Winning cures a lot of ills.
Do you think there might be a little jealousy going on?
There might be. There could be. Maybe Sheik's like, I got to get these singles wins up so I can go challenge my boy Berat.
Like, I'm excited for Jack O'Connor here. Like, a big opportunity. Wrestling on the main show here. A high-profile singles match.
Yeah.
And I'm just spitballing. But could you not imagine Thaddeus Archer managing Jack O'Connor?
Boy. I don't want to imagine Thaddeus Archer managing anybody. Because he's so dastardly.
He's just trying to do his job.
I mean, Jack O'Connor would fit the vibe.
Just saying.
He'd fit the vibe. He's got the Daddy Dean Richter face down, the Rich King face down. He's not smiling. He looks like he's all business. I think he'd fit the group.
Okay.
They need a wild card in that group, though. Where's Jack Pride been? Where's Pride?
Hey, that's also a possibility.
Maybe they figured it out and got him under control.
Return, that's what I was saying, but not saying.
Well, if you're right, holy smokes.
Ooh, boy, howdy, wouldn't that be something?
Hey, listen, give you the pen. If you're right, give you the pen.
Do it together. Bird stoned. That's the saying, right? Yeah.
Something. I was what? 2 birds, 1 stone?
Yeah, that's what I said. 2 birds stoned.
Oh, yeah. That's the other way to do it.
Yeah. So,
it seems more humane. Just get them stoned and let it instead of actually,
and let them just vibe.
Yeah, just let them vibe in the bird bath, just hanging.
Just try to imagine like a bird high, just flying through the air. Like, fuck, that must be the life.
What's the show even becoming?
Fun. That's what it's become.
We're just 2 birds high as a kite.
Flying through the skies.
It's flying through the skies on some recreational activity.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Look, we could, be straight laced. We could be very, very professional. But I think this brings along our good-natured humor and the fact that we just like to chat and bro down and have a good time.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Talk some graps, talk about other things.
So who are you taking in this match? Jack or Sheik? I'm taking Sheik.
Yeah, I'm taking Sheik.
He's going to take his winner's purse and get some things off of Temu.
But look, I'm taking Sheik. I would not be surprised if Jack O'Connor pulls up the win.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm going to say on that. Let's see what else we got. There we go. We also have, and here we go, the other half of Paralira. Berat Gorani defending the LPW Challenge Championship against Marz the Specialist. I'm liking the hairstyle on Mr. Gorani.
Yeah, new hairstyle. I'm liking the hairstyle on Marz, the specialist.
Mm-hmm.
It's all wavy. It's full of volume and life.
Like maybe Maybelline's it.
Maybe. Is Maybelline hair products or strictly makeup?
I think it's makeup.
Do you think they have any hair products?
I'm sure
we'll dive deep into that. We'll do a deep dive on the Maybelline product line one night on this program.
I believe there is.
There might be. Marz is looking extra tan, looking extra jacked. He's been putting in the work. Berat finally got that challenge championship off of MRB, like you talked earlier. Good pick on your part. Can he hold it? Everybody knows winning a championship is easy. Defending it is the hard part, according to what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless you're LA Knight, then winning a championship is impossible.
Yeah.
LA,
yeah.
Do we see a win here for Marz the specialist?
Look, I love Marz. Love Marz.
We all love Marz.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, even though you try to pick fights with him.
I've never tried to pick a fight with him.
You told him he was phoning it in.
I never said that. Those are words that you put in my mouth every time you can. I simply stated that would it be wise to not kill yourself in a match that did not have stakes when you have a match that has all the stakes a week later.
I think I'm wagering here that you're just, trying to formulate a game plan if you were in his position.
Listen, I was just putting in order. Listen, if you got a playoff game the next week, you sit your starters because you know that regular season game did not matter. We've already wrapped it up. We've already got the opportunity. You sit your starters and prepare for the playoffs.
Maybe you should be a manager.
I could be like a wrestling manager or like a sports team manager.
Wrestling manager.
If somebody wants me to, I will do everything I can for my client to ensure that they get victories and dubs.
Maybe,
and are properly rested and nutritioned and everything.
Maybe you need to manage Marz.
He will have the proper Maybelline applied that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure he has water. I'll make sure he's hydrated and ready to go. Marz doesn't need a manager. Marz cannot be told what to do. He wouldn't listen to me. He's going to go out there, guns a-blazing, doing everything he can. That's Marz. Marz will run into a brick wall for this business, and I respect that. I simply just have to call things like I see it. Like if this was the week before the Super Bowl, those players don't play in the Pro Bowl because they don't want to risk getting hurt because they know that that's not what we're here for. We're here for championships. This is a championship opportunity. This isn't fair. This is one I don't know why we do this show. I don't know why we do this prediction show because then I have to piss off one of them.
Maybe after this episode, from going forward, if we're talking about, we're not going to make predictions.
It's fine. I'm just saying.
Everybody has fun.
This is one of those matches where you just go, God, so one of them's not going to be happy. And I just got in the good graces of Berat Gorani. You know how many years that took?
Like 6 years.
It's 50. We're at 50 of these. Do the math. It's been a while. I'll take Berat Gorani, but this could be the show-stealing match of the night.
Yeah, it is. Hell yeah.
Maybe they'll run it back. Maybe something will happen that they'll need to run it back, and Marz will get another opportunity, and maybe I'll change my tune to WW 51. But right
now, they're going to run it back in Hell in a Cell.
Can you fit a Hell in a Cell in the rec room?
We're going to find a way. The fucking fans are in the Hell.
We could do the WLC.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right, I'll take Berat Gorani to the thing. Okay, sorry, Marz. We love you.
And last but not least, for the Scramble Championship, Stephen Crowe defending against the Mad Lads, a.k.a. the Nasty Boys, TFA, and Jaxx Wylder.
What's TFA holding right there?
The Championship of Salvation.
You know what that is?
The ticket for a title shot.
That's right. MRB Blais puts a hurt into T.Y. Jackson in a crazy match, and maybe Taryn from County comes out and scoops herself up LPW Grand Championship at the end of the night here.
Oh,
baby.
Pluggo's just booking swerves here.
It's just we're booking Swerve Strickland's. The Mad Lads are a non-factor. They'll cancel each other out. The only person I think that maybe I don't pick against TFA, so I'm taking TFA to beat Stephen Crowe, and then she's going to go ahead, cash in her championship of salvation at the end of the night, become a double champ in LPW.
Look, this match is primed.
Jaxx Wylder, baby.
For Jaxx Wylder.
Oh, yeah.
You get ride or die in the Mad Lads canceling each other out.
Yep.
All you got to do is be a little sneaky. Look for that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying.
So there's a lot of bad blood there. There's a lot of bad blood going on that Jaxx Wylder has no part of. So like you said, if he just hangs back and weathers the storm that is the crazy chaos of a Scramble championship, he could easily sneak away, become your new Scramble champion. I don't think that that's far-fetched at all. I just traditionally don't pick against TFA, so I'm calling her the double champ by the end of the night.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm just leaning towards Jaxx because I had the chance to interview him earlier for an upcoming episode of the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast, available on all podcast platforms and up on YouTube, which will be out on Thursday, just in time for LPW 50. So I gotta say, after talking to him, like he's focused, he's ready for this, man.
You interviewed Jaxx Wylder without me?
Well, it's for the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast, which I host by myself.
Okay.
But I will remember that anytime you are a guest on a different show, I'm going to make sure I enter the chat room and ask, Pluggo, you didn't want to bring me?
Okay.
You
didn't want to bring me on the Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast?
You want to bring me on this guests podcast?
I got a couple of guest spots coming up. I'll let you.
Please do.
As you flame me for being on them?
Yeah, please do. Pluggo, can you send me the link so I can join you?
That'd be funny. He's like, I don't even want to be on screen. I just want to hang out in the green room.
Do they got snacks in the green room?
Yeah, I just want to hang out backstage.
No.
You come with me to Minnesota?
I would love to. I got a little bit of FOMO because I got a lot of friends heading down there.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but I can't afford it.
I mean, they dropped that's where I'm at right now. Is like I'm like, some of the life things have taken a toll. I'm like, I'll have to figure it out. We'll make it work. But yeah, I was like, I wouldn't have been I would have been bummed if that didn't get approved, but I also would have been financially like, that, you know what? That's okay. Yeah. Now I'm like, it's not, we'll figure it out. We always make it work.
We're going to talk about the most recent episode of Dark Side of the Ring, which focused on Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher. Before I do that, I was cleaning out some stuff at my dad's place, and I want to show you this. I figure you would get a kick out of it. Where is it? Here it is.
I can't even hear you. You're so far away.
It's okay. So I was doing some cleaning at my dad's place.
Yeah.
He is the opposite of a hoarder. He tries to get rid of as much stuff as he can.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like, go through your boxes and let's start, if there's stuff we can throw out, let's throw it out, whatever. So I went through a bin, and years ago, my mom, for my birthday one year, she got me sort of like, toys. I was like 25 at the time, like toys that I used to have, but like newer versions of it.
Okay.
Which is like a very thoughtful gift, just something fun. And this is the only figure I've ever had of this person. And I realized just how terrible of a person he has, but I can't get rid of it. It is a Hulk Hogan action figure in the box.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show it off. Like, obviously, not a Hogan fan.
No.
Nope.
Doesn't work for you, brother?
That does not work for me, brother. But the fact that my mother gave this to me, I will cherish this forever.
Yeah. It'll end up on your finished studio when it's done. You'll end up putting it up somewhere, and you'll just be like, that's for mom.
It'll go right next to my Chuck Taylor action figure that's still in the box, because those two are like,
that makes sense.
Peanut butter and jam,
best friends.
Yeah, that's the new best friends, Chuck Taylor and Hulk Hogan.
It's like, I heard about these. I heard about these best friends, brother. They got some heat to them. I'm going to go ahead and interject myself into that.
So, Dark Side of the Ring. This past week, it focused on the Samoa Joe Necro Butcher match from IWA Mid-South.
Yeah, it did.
Which was, at its time, I don't want to say I guess you could say like it was almost like a dream match, so to say, independent wise, because you had two very different wrestlers from two very different styles competing in something that was just it was something else.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about this match. I mean, my independent wrestling lore doesn't go as far back as this, as it has now. But the way that they told the story was essentially that Necro Butcher was making waves on the indies, doing deathmatch things, and then Samoa Joe was obviously doing his thing, and how Necro Butcher beat up a couple ROH students that were close to Joe, and that's what kind of sparked this match becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. I mean, he made this face when he was talking about somebody's going to die tonight.
Yes, he did.
Somebody's going to die tonight, and he is so happy about it. That is, I mean, you could tell how excited he was. He didn't end up taking as much of the damage. It basically was he just beat the shit out of Necro Butcher for however long Necro Butcher could take it. And yeah.
Like the full match is up on YouTube, and I encourage everyone to go watch it. But
I couldn't find it. I suck at finding things on YouTube.
I'll send you the link over, but you have to have like an account where it says that you're over 18.
I got that.
Yeah, so you're set. But like, there's a lot of blood, and they even show some of it in the Dark Side episode, like the blood just pouring out of his head.
Yeah,
and even. I don't think they talked about it on the show, but I know Bryce Remsburg talked like in an interview or something, saying that like after the match, he was with Joe trying to help clean him up, washing all this blood off of him because he was covered in it, and realizing that like he did not have any cuts on him. It was all from Necro Butcher.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I gathered from the Dark Side. Is like, and then Joe even said it. He was like, "I'm just gonna figure out where you're." Pain levels at and take it wherever you want to go with that, and it was a spectacle.
Do you know how tough of a wrestler you have to be to say like, we will go as hard as you want to hit me?
Yeah. And
then fucking Necro Butcher winds up and Joe's like, all right, we're gonna do it. Like, that's badass.
Yeah, and the craziest part to me was that then the Necro Butcher's like, yeah, I had to go downstairs, get cleaned up, bandaged up, and I wrestled later that day. He's like, I had another match like hours later, because I guess at the time they taped the IW South stuff, and I'm like, I was tired and sore just watching the show, and he's just like, yep, I'm good to go for another.
Was there anything that surprised you? Like maybe like you weren't too familiar with it, but was there anything that shocked you watching that episode?
I guess like Samoa Joe's like willingness to be like, okay, I will absolutely do whatever you want me to do, and he definitely laid it in there, and then just Necro Butcher's like ability to just continue to get up and want more and keep going. And I'm surprised at one point that they even stopped it, like, because I'm sure he would have kept going. Mm-hmm. They didn't stop it at like a stoppage, but they finally found a stopping point, and he got pinned, and that was it. And then he got back up right after and kept going. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because they basically made it like a last man standing match.
Yeah, like this dude was undefeatable.
Yeah, they had to find an out to the match basically because he just kept going. He fucking got suplexed off of the apron and landed head first.
Yeah, so they didn't mention, Remsburg didn't talk too much about it as he was the ref for that thing, but they threw the ref out of the ring right away. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't do much refereeing, but I'm surprised nobody like stepped in, and like I think everybody just kind of knew like we're gonna let these guys just go for whatever they got to go for, because the way it was presented was Joe was pissed at Necro was because of the student thing, and they just kind of like, well, these two are going to figure it out in the ring.
Like, I do think they definitely like,
I'm sure they talked a little bit.
They definitely worked a storyline for it,
Yeah.
It's like when Joe was cutting that promo and he knew nothing about what happened to the students, but like it was just like what he kind of was You know, like, oh, yada yada sort of happened, but he didn't really have an idea, but he still cut that promo.
Yeah. Did you believe that they had no talk or interaction before the match and just like went out there and went for it? Because they kind of didn't. They said they didn't really plan anything. But I also am like, are you working me here?
Yeah, I mean, there was.
You gotta know a little something's gonna happen.
I do wonder if maybe it was just kind of like you just want to go hard and whatever, we'll call it in the ring, maybe. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I'll have to watch the full match because, like I said, I'd never seen it, so now I'm intrigued on what the whole match would look like as a whole. Because obviously they just showed you what they wanted to show you on Dark Side, but whew.
Like Joe came across great on that episode too.
Yeah, he did. He was having so much fun.
Like the line where he's like,
I know where you're going.
I took the booking because my girlfriend was in Philadelphia, and then I could, go see her.
He quote unquote, he said, I took the booking to get some ass. That's the only reason I took this booking. And then he smiled like this.
Somebody's gonna die tonight.
This is Samoa Joe's, and I'll pan over so you can. This is Samoa Joe's. Somebody's gonna die tonight, or I'm gonna get some ass face. They are both the same. Tell me the difference. Joe getting ass or somebody dying tonight? Which one is it? You can't tell. It's the same.
Joe came across great. Eddie Kingston came across great.
Yeah,
too.
Eddie was there.
He was on commentary for it.
Yeah, he said he was there, and he was just like, Necro was our guy. Necro and Joe were this was independent wrestling at the time, was just trying to make a name for yourself, doing the craziest shit that you could think of. And it was a perfect storm between two guys that would be willing to do anything in a ring to tell a story. And it was Necro Butcher, man. And then they even said that got him a regular spot on ROH.
Yeah, he was working ROH regularly afterwards.
So it worked out for him where he was able to get some shine off of this match. So, hey, there you go.
Mm-hmm. No, I really liked the Dark Side. I mean, I've been a fan of a lot of the stuff they've done. I think they do a really good job with it. And I like the idea of them like focusing on a match like this, because I think this is a match that like people always look back on, like when you're talking about like hard hitting, bloody, violent matches, this is the one that always comes to mind. So for them to like just do an episode just on this, like, I think it could open the door to like, hopefully them doing more about these like one-off matches as well.
Yeah. They even tweeted from the Dark Side account, what other matches would you like us to maybe just focus a show on? Because this is season 7, and I'm sure there's plenty of other stories to be told, but you are kind of running out of some of the bigger ones to tell. So focusing solely on maybe some matches would be kind of a cool thing to keep it really going,
And especially if it's independent adjacent, because like, I mean, I think it would also add another like layer of just like, what else is going on there? Like there's more to the world of wrestling than just WWE or WCW, like the old stuff, there's stories to tell from these shows, and like, good or bad, like, just to get, tell the story, talk about what's going on,
Yeah, because you see it all the time. You'll see like a moment or two from an independent wrestling show that maybe not everybody's talking about will make itself into the major news cycle in wrestling spaces, and then it's just kind of there for a few minutes, then it's gone. But I'd love to see them like really kind of circle back around them and tell a deeper story. So yeah, I'd be down for that.
I think one of the quotes from the show that like I thought was really good was Remsburg, when he was talking about the match, and he said it along the lines of like, these guys they're two different guys, but they were in the match, they were both reading from the same book. They were just on different chapters.
Yeah. That was
a really good line about it,
I thought Remsburg came off really cool. I thought they all told a really good story, and they focused a lot of it on Necro more so than Joe, which you could easily just make this The Samoa Joe match that he had when they really focused a lot on Necro. So I thought it was cool. I thought that was one of the better ones that I've seen in a while.
Dave Prazak came across really good as well. Same with Rob Naylor. Everyone did a fantastic job with this episode.
Oh yeah, Madman Pondo was in it too.
Yeah, Madman Pondo. So I really like seeing the old clips from the mid 2000s stuff. Like that's my jam very much.
Yeah, that's your jam. What's the next one?
I'll tell you right away.
I could have said I don't know if they announced it or not. The next Dark Side of the Ring, but because they told the TNA story for the first 3, I finally finished that. There's a match, the Jeff Hardy Sting match. There would be a deeper dive into that. They touched on it in the TNA 3-parter, but that would be an interesting one to figure out what's going on with Jeff that day.
I'm just trying to find Wikipedia. Because when I Googled it, it was like, oh, episode 4 is this. And I'm like, no, that was not episode 4. I watched episode 4. Episode 5 is about the big boss man.
Oh. Getting hung in the ring, right?
Yeah.
Or just in general. Yeah, that.
Storyline, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be part of it. Oh, my God. The time he made Al Snow eat his dog.
What was his dog's name? Pepper?
Yeah. Yeah. Or the time the casket with the Big Show. The Big Boss Man had some stuff.
The casket, yes.
Yeah, like where you see the Big Show try to jump on the casket as he's driving off and he falls off. Fucking wild times in wrestling during that era.
Okay, here's the rest of the season. You got Boss Man next, then the Fall of the Renegade. Do you remember the Renegade?
I don't remember the Renegade.
WCW wrestler. Basically, imagine Ultimate Warrior, but with no face paint. Instead, the face paint is just an R written on his face.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I'm visually picturing it. Okay.
Then it's Paul Orndorff.
Okay.
Missy Hyatt, and then Zach Gallen. Interesting
way to end it out. Okay.
Orndorff, he did before he had, I think he passed away a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken. He had done a tour with CWE up here where they go to like 20 cities and towns in like 25 days. And he was like the guest for that. So.
Making the territories. That's called grinding, brother.
So heard some good stories about him. Seemed like such an awesome guy. So
yeah.
I know one of the episodes of the podcast I did, one of the guys was telling some Orndorff stories, and I reached out to Paul's son and sent him like the clip of it, and he had like so many good things to say about it. So
nice. That's awesome. Yeah. That's cool.
So
that's cool. But, do we got time to run through these tidbits that you got here?
Do you want to?
We didn't do tidbits last week. That's why I want to hear the song. I watched 22 Jump Street this week.
Okay, we'll quickly do tidbits, then we're going to piece out.
We'll motor through them. I want to hear the song.
Fernando, save that for Pornhub. Come on, buddy.
Well, what did he say? I'm over on the wrong thing. Okay. Hey, yeah.
In puberty.
That'll be for 4 Exposure After Dark.
Hey, it's Blair's Tidbits.
Tidbits. Tidbits. Tidbits, Blair's Tidbits, Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
All right, so we're gonna rattle these off real quick. Officially announced for Homecoming. You know what's happening? Bustin' the Brain versus Orso and Stackhouse for the GCW Tag Team Championships.
We could see a title change.
Happening July 31st in Omaha, Nebraska. Nick Gage versus Jameson McGregor.
Hey.
Yeah. Then we also got at Rude Awakening the next night in Minneapolis, Minnesota, First Avenue, Marcus Mathers versus Avery Styles. There was also a match announced, not for this show, but for an indie. And I can't find it right now because I don't have it on the screen here, but it's Avery Styles and I think it's CJ Gallows, like Doc Gallows' son, teaming up against the Good Brothers.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will have to figure out logistically if I can go check out some GCW in Minnesota. I don't know nothing about Minneapolis and how to work it, so I'll figure it all out.
We also got Daniel Garcia announced for the WXW Shortcut to the Top.
Nice.
And this is happening tonight. You could see Nick Gage and Lil Sicko against the program, and one of the members of the program being one of the greatest independent wrestlers out there today, Tim fucking Bosby.
Boom. Boom. See, tidbits. What's that other thing in the corner there on the screen? There's like another mat in the LPW at the bottom in the backstage.
What?
This.
If we had time, we're going to run through the produce show that's happening in Montreal, but we already had an hour, so
July 26th.
Yep.
Coming up. Well, there's a produce show in Montreal. Check it out. There you go.
Yep, afternoon. I'm sure the fellas are going to be going to that. So
yeah, that'd be dope if they could make that happen. Yeah, for Redemption, dude. There you go.
They're out touching grass, so they might as well touch as much grass as they can.
Get as much wrestling content as you can get, man.
So, but that is going to be it for us here today. For myself, you can find me up on all social media, Great Make Wrestling Podcast, up on all podcast streaming platforms, and you can find my shit up on YouTube. So go like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because why not? Hell yeah. Where can they find you there, cutie?
You can find me at Pluggo on all social media platforms. It's called me cutie. Now I'm like flustered. All social media platforms you can find Pluggo. And every Thursday night, 8 p.m. with JPJ for Between Two Beards. Go to Happy Two Beards on all socials because we have a couple special guests coming. Hopefully they're still coming. JPJ is going to lock it in, confirmed, but you'll only find that out if you go to our socials for next Thursday. Because I plan on doing the show while I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota next weekend for SummerSlam.
Mindianapolis,
and at For Exposure Pod, right there.
Cool.
That's where you can find me.
So since Pluggo's in Minneapolis, chances are I don't think we're doing a show next weekend because logistically it might be tough to figure out. And
I'll be in Central Time though for the first.
You will be. So finally, you're in the best time zone. But
I'll be in your time zone. But yeah, we might not do a show next week just based on that. We'll keep you posted.
Cool. But that is going to be it for us here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace in the streets.